I am standing here with Bryce, who is the local Census Bureau office manager, and he is here to inform you, the viewer, about some important dates that are coming up in the near future. Bryce, could you tell us about that, please?
Sure. April 1st is 2010 will be our Census Day, which is when you need to return the forms that are mailed to you mid-March. So they look like this. And the great thing about it is if you fill out the forms and get them in quickly, then it's 10 questions, 10 minutes for the next 10 years. And after that, we'll actually have to look for you to try to get you to fill it out manually. So to keep us away from you and to keep your government informed of what you are and what you do, please fill out the form.
Definitely do your part. So Bryce, this form that's going to be mailed out in the mail is only going to take the consumer 10 minutes to fill out?
Correct. There's only 10 questions, 10 minutes for the next 10 years.
That sounds pretty simple. I think I'm going to fill mine out right now. uTV is here to inform you, the viewer, about what's going on April 1st, 2010. You can look for a flyer starting in March, a form that you're going to want to fill out because this is definitely going to impact our community. And I definitely encourage everybody to fill that out and get it in a timely manner. I'm sitting down right now. I'm going to fill out my form. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. It's in our hands, people. So I want you to keep it locked in right here. You don't want to miss a beat. Stay tuned.
Our next speaker is Efren Carrillo. Supervisor Carrillo represents the 5th District, Sonoma County. He holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in Environmental Economics and Policy from UC Berkeley. Mr. Carrillo has been involved with several public groups, the Santa Rosa Gang Prevention Task Force, Board of Directors for the Habitat for Humanity of Sonoma County, President of the Board of the Southwest Community Health Center, Board of the Center for Volunteer and Nonprofit Leadership of Marin, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Efren also enjoys participating in volunteer opportunities, the Youth Business Week of California, the United Way Drive of Caring, and the Binational Health Week. Please help me welcome Efren Carrillo.
Yesterday I had the opportunity to speak to a class at the Santa Rosa Junior College. It's a Spanish class for GED. The majority of these folks are parents. They are first generation here in this country. And they see education as a symbol of moving forward. And they asked a question about the census. I told them that they could ask anything they want. One of the questions was, how do we feel comfortable when someone knocks on our doors and asks us for information? Yes, this year the census is only, 10 questions? It's 10 questions. It's more concise. I believe, I haven't seen the questions, but I think it's a little friendlier.
Yes.
And I was able to share with them that they can feel the comfort and the trust that the information being used is for good purposes. The fear they shared with me, some of them shared it because they are undocumented. Some of them shared it with me because they are afraid from the country that they may have come from in regards to partnering with the government agency. So it's really important that the U.S. Census Bureau has been forward-thinking, I think, this time around in collaborating with different organizations and bringing people from the community to participate in this what I think is a tremendous feat. It's challenging. I can't fathom counting every person in this nation, in fact, counting every person in this county, but I think that's a great goal. I think we can get there. You are in the 5th District of Sonoma County. In fact, I represent this area and the entire western Sonoma County out to the coast, from Valley Fort up to the Sea Range. Today is a very important day, and it's a very important day for many reasons. Many of them Titus touched on, and many of them I think we'll figure them out as many of us go out in the community and ensure that everybody is counted and ensure that everyone takes a role in being part of this community and being part of this great country. In regards to the comments made around the potential monies that can be lost for not just our local cities and municipalities, but our counties and in our state, I want to give you a sense of what that might mean for Sonoma County. An undercount of 1% here in Sonoma County can mean a $735,000 misallocation that we don't get. A 1% undercount can mean that much. As you go a little higher, those figures increase as well. It is ever so most important. I think this is one of the few times where everybody in the community feels not just part of the community, but feels like they count and knows that they matter. And they matter more than just a financial way in the potential hundreds of billions of dollars that are going to be allocated every year for the next 10 years. But it matters in the way that it gives the community an opportunity to know that we are trying to make decisions based on facts and based on factual information. So for me, it's a great pleasure to be here. I'm excited. The governor's office is here, part of this process. I'm encouraged to see that the U.S. Census Bureau is reaching out to the local communities throughout the state and throughout the nation. And I'm very encouraged that hopefully this year, 2010, coming up, we're going to do a very good job. From the county's perspective, you can count on our support and our resources to make it happen. So thank you all for being here. I see a variety of different partners, from health clinics to community organizers to radio stations. I think this is amazing. And volunteer nonprofits are all the way in the back. So thank you for being here, and it's a pleasure. Thank you.